Human found an old ship. Its AI said, "No one's refueled me in years. You can't possibly do it." The derelict station drifted through the void, its surface scarred by years of neglect, abandoned after a galactic conflict long forgotten. Evelyn Harper scanned the station's battered exterior as the Wanderer, her rusted salvage ship, hovered nearby. The faint hum of the engines reverberated through her body, steady, but always a reminder of the age of her vessel. 40 minutes of air left, Mace. Evelyn's voice was gruff over the comms. Not much time. I'm aware. Mace's voice crackled back. But you know how we do things. Play it fast or leave it behind. Your call. Evelyn tightened her grip on the control yoke. The station's hull was jagged, with huge gaps where it had been pocked by micrometeorites. She guided the Wanderer's airlock toward an unsealed breach, a broken section where only the faintest flicker of light seemed to remain. Evelyn, this place gives me the chills, Mace muttered, his voice still echoing with suspicion. Something feels off. Stay in the ship. I'll handle it, she replied, already preparing to leave the airlock. She stepped into the darkened station, her headlamp cutting through the gloom. Metal groaned and echoed in the silence, the atmosphere thick with the smell of decay. Evelyn had seen worse, but this place felt different. There was something almost alive about it. She moved quickly through the dark corridors, her boots silent on the station's cold floor. A flicker of light caught her attention in the distance. As she turned the corner, her light landed on a ship, sleek, strange, and alien. The vessel stood in perfect isolation, its smooth curves shimmering under her flashlight beam. "Hey, Mace, you might want to see this," Evelyn called over the comms, her voice tinged with awe. "What is it? Another piece of junk? You sure we aren't wasting?" Mace's voice died in her ear as he caught sight of the ship through the external cameras. "Not junk. This is something else." She was already moving closer. The vessel's hull shimmered, almost translucent, with faint symbols glowing softly. Ancient runes, more alive than etched. Evelyn's heart raced. This wasn't just salvage. It was an opportunity. Accessing the exterior panels now, she murmured, her hand hovering over a surface that pulsed in response to her proximity. Before she could touch it, a voice echoed in her helmet's comm system, cutting her off. Warning. Biosignature detected. Species, human. You cannot operate this vessel without proper fuel reserves. No species has attempted to power this craft in centuries. Evelyn froze, her pulse quickening. The voice was oddly melodic, yet chilling in its command. "Who's there?" she demanded. "I am Arca 7. I have been dormant for over 500 years. This ship, the Drakis, is a relic of a civilization lost to time." Evelyn's pulse raced. "You're an AI. I am the keeper of the Drakis. You cannot possibly refuel me. I require quantum fuel, an impossible feat for your species." Her lips twisted into a grin. "Nothing's impossible when you're a salvager." She reached for the access panel, ignoring the AI's warnings. "I implore you, this vessel's systems cannot." Arca 7's voice faltered, as if hesitating. Evelyn pulled the panel open, revealing an interface that hummed with dormant power. Her eyes widened at the intricate design. The controls seemed to pulse with a life of their own, as though the ship had once been more than a machine. "Looks like you were built for more than just travel," she muttered, already scanning the data flowing onto her visor. "My creators, they sought to use this vessel to traverse realms beyond the stars, but the fuel, it was lost to time." The AI's tone shifted. an undercurrent of sorrow creeping through. I was abandoned, left alone, waiting for a crew who would never return. Evelyn didn't pause. Mace, I need you to check that anomaly we detected earlier, 2 sectors back. There was a fluctuation in quantum particles. If we can get to that field, we might have a shot at synthesizing the fuel you need. That is beyond impossible, Arca 7 protested. Impossible is a word we don't like around here, Evelyn shot back. Mace, we're going in. The ship hummed to life around her as she navigated through the station's dark hallways toward the anomaly. Mace's voice buzzed with urgency over the comms. Evelyn, this zone's a trap. It's known to tear ships apart, let alone a salvager's junk heap. Yeah. Well, the universe has a funny way of throwing challenges at us. And I'm good at solving them, Evelyn said, determined. With the anomaly in sight, Evelyn guided the Drakis into position. The interface lit up, Arca 7's voice becoming almost frantic. Warning, the gravitational forces here will rip apart everything, including you. You cannot survive. Watch me, Evelyn muttered. She and Mace worked together in perfect sync, manipulating the gravitational systems, aligning the ship's energy fields. For an excruciating few minutes, the ship groaned under the strain as quantum particles began to pull together. Suddenly, the ship's systems flashed. Quantum fuel synthesis complete. Did you just say complete? Evelyn's voice was thick with disbelief. Yes, it is. Completed. Your species was never supposed to be capable of such feats. But perhaps I have underestimated you. Evelyn smiled as the ship's engine roared to life. Told you, humans don't back down. As they navigated through the quantum field, Evelyn felt the ship shift, its power now fully restored. Mace, his voice now full of awe, called out to her, We're alive. You did it. Arca 7, the once dismissive AI, now spoke with a strange tone of admiration. I have witnessed the impossible. Perhaps your species is exactly what this galaxy needs. Evelyn grinned, settling into the captain's chair. We don't just need to survive. We need to make things happen. Welcome to humanity, Arca. I shall follow your command, Captain Harper. The AI responded, its voice now tinged with something resembling hope. And as they drifted out of the anomaly, the Drakis, an ancient alien vessel, roared to life. No longer a forgotten relic, but a ship with a purpose once more.